Donald Trump has been criticizing India for buying Russian oil, accusing it of funding the Russian war in Ukraine. Although the fact is that the same America had begged India to buy Russian oil so as to not destabilize the oil market prices. America's former ambassador to India, Eric Garcetti, is on record confirming that America had requested India to buy the Russian oil. And now the same America wants India to stop buying Russian oil. Of course, India is not entertaining these tantrums and continues to buy Russian oil. But America's hypocrisy doesn't end here, for America believes in the motto, a day without hypocrisy is a day wasted. A number of American companies continue to operate in Russia, making windfall profits, while America wants other countries not to do business with Russia. And it's not just Russia where American companies operate. Countries like Iran and Venezuela, which are heavily sanctioned by America, also have the presence of American companies. Let's take a look at some numbers. As per a research done by Yale University, 457 American companies continue to operate in Russia as of 8th August 2025. Also, a large number of European companies continue to operate in Russia as per the same research. And if you thought the hypocrisy ends here, then you cannot be more wrong. Even before Russia-Ukraine war had broken out, America had placed sanctions on companies buying oil from Iran. Even as recent as last week, 6 Indian companies were hit with sanctions for buying Iranian oil. But what about the American companies doing business with Iran? As per a report by Wall Street Journal, 126 American companies have acquired various kinds of waivers from the government and continue to do business with Iran. But the hypocrisy doesn't end even at Iran. There is yet another country that is heavily sanctioned by America, Venezuela. Despite possessing the highest known oil reserves in the world, Venezuela is a poor country partly because of the sanctions placed on it by America, EU, and Canada. America has even announced a reward of $50 million for whoever arrests Venezuela's President Maduro. But does that mean American companies would not be allowed to operate in Venezuela? The answer is no. If there is money to be made in any corner of the world, it is impossible to not find America meddling in the local business. Coming to Venezuela, although an exhaustive list of American companies doing business in Venezuela is not available, a number of American companies continue to operate in Venezuela. The leading American companies to operate there are in the oil and gas sector, with Chevron being the most prominent one doing business there. Although there have been reports that US has asked companies like Chevron to cut down on operations in Venezuela, it is not clear if they have already done so or really done so. Now, if India, as a retaliatory measure to Trump's tariffs, decides to punish American companies operating in India, can America afford such a punishment? Can American companies afford to lose out on a 1.4 billion plus market that is also the fastest growing major economy in the world? Let us know your thoughts in comments.